And why, to be a Sigma male, the ultimate guide. You've probably heard of alpha males, but what about Sigma males? You know you're not an alpha or a beta, but you wonder if you might be a Sigma and want to find out more about this type. You might think that it will help you meet more women. Or that it will help you with the person you're with now. Or maybe you just want to know more about these Sigma males. Sigmas are hard to find. They are dark and mysterious, and it's hard to put a finger on what they are. They like to be alone and don't do what other people do. They don't always want to lead or be led, and they are independent, neither part of a crowd nor against it. But this helps them in some ways. Who is the ruler of the jungle? Men have been called alpha or beta for a long time. These terms come from studies of animals and how they organize their social groups. Ethologists say that alpha males are the most dominant and aggressive members of a group of mammals. The position of an animal in the social hierarchy of the group determines its right to mate. In these groups, which are typical of dogs, lions, horses, apes, chimpanzees, and gorillas, the stronger and more aggressive males would fight and dominate the other males. As a leader, they can still mate with any of the females in the group, but they have to fight for their position all the time. Fights in the wild are usually violent and can kill. Betas are the second-tier males, or those who aren't as healthy, strong, or high-ranking. Most people today think of Homo sapiens when they hear these words. Even though our mating system is different and we don't live in winner-takes-all groups like the animals above, our society is still somewhat hierarchical, and those at the top have more access to wealth and status. Alpha males are aggressive, dominant, sure of themselves, and outgoing if you want to put it in human terms. They like to take charge and lead, and they don't seem to doubt themselves. Most of the time, we think of them as loud and obnoxious. Alpha males often work out and are proud to show off their muscles. Beta males are less dominant and more willing to work with others. They are shy and like to do what they are told. They don't want to stand out, and they're afraid of their more powerful classmates. People don't want to be betas. Because they are near the bottom of the pack, they feel insecure and stressed. Introverted Alpha. The Urban Dictionary says the following about Sigma males. The alpha male who is shy. They don't follow the rules of society and think for themselves. They are a lot like alpha males in a lot of ways. People who don't know them well might think they are quiet, but once you get to know them, they are friendly. Sigmas are about the same level as alphas, but they are quieter and more in touch with themselves. Here are 17 things you need to know about Sigma males. These things will help you figure out how to become one. 1. Independent. Sigma males are direct. They are self-reliant. Company is fine, but they don't need too much of it. They might have a few close friends, but they don't need to have a big group of friends. They are happy being by themselves and don't like to waste time. 2. Elusive. People often say that a Sigma male is mysterious, hard to find, or hard to get in touch with. It's not that they are trying to hide something, they just don't do boring things. They don't like to talk about their lives too much. 3. Not connected. Sigma males are less likely to be on the web because of how they act. They know it has benefits, but they don't see the need to use it all the time. They see all forms of media as useful ways to connect, but they also know that they can take up a lot of time. 4. Deep thinkers. Sigma males think about the important things in life. They want to know why we are here, what life is for, and how to live a good life. Because they are so deep, they tend to disagree with a lot of what society says and does. 5. Hate being shallow. Sigma males hate people who are shallow and superficial. This is usually why they don't like groups and small talk and keep to themselves. They take life way too seriously to enjoy the small things it has to offer. 6. Interesting. Many people find them charming because they are hard to find, quiet, and independent. Sigmas are quiet but sure of themselves, which is a powerful trait. They are dark horses, and the fact that they don't care about what other people think of them makes them stand out. 7. Each one has the upper hand. Sigmas are in charge in a different way than alphas, who are loud, hostile, and like to show off. People rarely notice when they get what they want. People listen to what they say, which makes them good at networking. 8. Brooding. Some say that Sigmas are moody. They are definitely quiet and don't talk much when they don't need to. Often, they are in a bad mood. It's not that they aren't happy or hopeful, they just aren't shallow. They value practicality more than happiness. 9. Think critically. Sigma males think carefully about what their teachers, parents, or coworkers say to them. even things they read on the internet. They know that being able to think critically is important for getting by in the world. 10. Embrace ambiguity. Sigma males don't need the world to be black and white, they're fine with gray. They know that this is true in a lot of ways, including when it comes to what is real and what is right. They still have likes and dislikes like everyone else, but don't be too attached to them. 11. Don't be a slave to style. Sigma men don't really care about what's in style. They are way too practical and independent to care. They like to look nice, but they stick to their own style and don't care what's in style. 12. Don't fit in. Sigma men don't often hang out with other people. They can participate if it works for them, but they won't be full-time members. Something about having to depend on a small group of people turns them off. 13. Adaptable. Sigma males can adapt to different circumstances. They don't follow the same path as most people because they disagree with a lot of what society says everyone should do. But Sigmas don't like to stand out and be noticed, so they learn to change and blend in. 14. Dislike rules. Sigma males do not believe in anarchy and do follow the rules. But if the rules aren't clear or if they don't seem important and no one is getting hurt, they may choose to ignore them. 15. Dislike constraints. Sigmas don't like it when other people try to control them, which is why many people think of them as rebels. People often see rules as a subtle way to control them, so they don't always follow them. So Sigmas celebrate freedom and fight against things that keep them from moving forward. 16. Don't pack too much. Rich people don't have much of an effect on Sigmas. A male alpha may try to get money and status to show how powerful he is, but a male Sigma is happy with what he has. He would rather have his wit, intelligence, and cunning than anything else. 17. Don't make plans. Sigma men have trouble staying focused on one thing for a long time. They are interested in a lot of different things and like to do a lot of different things. They often have a full and interesting life, but they don't always have the success that comes from working hard at one thing. A new generation whose turn has come. There are many good things about being a Sigma male. There might not be a better time to be one than now. People used to respect alphas. They were loud, annoying, and in your face, but people in the business world liked them because they kept things in order. When it came to humans, the term alpha male was first used to describe CEOs who seemed rude and impossible to stop. But new research shows that this kind of leadership doesn't work. Also, traditional organizational hierarchies aren't as strict as they used to be. More and more companies are realizing how important it is to have independent employees who can think outside the box. But the world has also changed. Even though Sigmas have always been around, they have always been on the outside of society. Once thought of as a rare breed, they can now live and work anywhere thanks to new technologies, especially the internet. They often spend time as digital nomads and find it hard to stay in one place. They also look good to women. Many women like them because they are independent, have their own ideas, and can go their own way in life. A Sigma male is a good partner because he is brave and doesn't care what other people think of him. Still, Sigma males won't always be alone. After being alone for a while and getting to know themselves better, they often find a cause. After years of wandering, Sigmas make peace with the world and start to change it in ways that alphas rarely do. Since they've had time to think, when they do act, it's with more thought and for a less selfish reason. The Sigma male then works to stay on his own and do good things. Take the best parts of this well-known person. Do you see yourself in any of these? Which ones apply to you, and do you see how they can help you? You know everything you need to know about how a Sigma male acts. Don't forget that it's just a rule of thumb. It's a common type of person, but not everyone is like that. Still, you should think about what you like about Sigmas and what they have that you don't. Where do you find them? Which skills do you need to get better at? Where are you in the journey of Sigma? Pop psychology sometimes makes sense to us because it has some truth to it. And it's always good to find out more about ourselves. Understanding who we are gives us the strength, courage, and resilience to deal with big problems. Sigmas, go out there. Now is your time.